right. Did you guys have anything before we start?
Yes. How much do I have to bribe you for us to actually succeed?
It's going to take a lot of gummy bears.
All right. I've got my phone right here. Let's see how big of a bag we've got here.
I'll say it's been a good game. Trying to go out in a blaze of glory myself.
How about we see what happens first?
5 pounds?
God, I'd be so sick.
I know. Why would you do? It's only $25.
Oh,
it's actually not even. It's like this big. I don't know if it's this big.
Yeah, if it's a pillow of gummy bears, it's a bit much.
Please don't. Please.
All right.
Please. Oh God.
There's one that's $15.
That doesn't make it better.
It's still 5 pounds.
Yeah, what's the bulk rate for a pallet of gummy bears?
Oh God.
I wonder if they go above 5 pounds. Hang on.
Yeah, but I think you get on a list if you order that.
5 pound resealable.
It would have to be.
I know, but the others aren't. Like, they're just a bag.
Oh.
They're just a bag of gummy bears. Hope you got something to carry this in.
Yeah, really. That's on you.
Yes.
Just eat the whole 5 pounds one sitting.
Perfect. I found it. Okay, I found a 5 pound gummy bear.
Just one.
Just one. It's, according to the picture, it would be, looks like about this big.
Oh, catch that upside the head. Man, it's like getting hit with a brick.
So would that let us win? That one's $30. That one, I don't know, man.
No.
Okay. Honestly, I have no questions. We're gonna die, but I've thought this over my head. In fact, actually, I do want to ask my other players here. Like, my character, we can have this discussion in character if you want, but my character has thought about this, and there's no way he can run. Like, this is a disgusting, deplorable circumstance in which a mass murdering slaver has shown up and is going to just destroy this town.
Yeah.
Or no, worse than destroy this town. It's either gun to face or succeed for my character at this point.
That's about where we're at.
Yeah.
Evening, Collison.
Hey, Collison. Hey, Cord, by the way. You know, I just noticed these new glasses are less reflective. That's actually really great for me and for my show. Like, I've got lots of white stuff on my screen, and I can still see my eyes a little bit. But yeah, no. What do you think, Doctor?
I think.
Hang on. I'm going to get him into a chokehold really quick. Okay, now tell me what you think, and remember, be honest.
Consider this an exit interview.
I think we should snipe Ben and then just leave.
Honestly, if I'm being totally honest, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Like, if we could somehow get him down and then basically bail, like disengage, that's probably one of the best options we could have.
Yeah. I mean, as far as feasibility.
But I kind of want to hear what he says.
I don't.
Well, listen, I've got this big hunch that he has no idea what's going on.
I mean, no, you're right. He probably is just showing up because he's showing up. Hi, Platty.
Hello, I mean, all the people who could really say anything bad about this are dead.
That's true. Wait, no, we didn't kill the mayor. I turned to the mayor who's right there. Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you.
So,
unless you want me to. Do you want me to? It might be a mercy.
So let's go ahead and switch over here.
The sea.
Death.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, there we go.
So for reoccurring characters, I'm going to try and find visual representations of them and pull them in. So here we have, so Clancy Brown.
Okay. I was going to say, no, wait a minute. He brought the Kurgan?
So he is the judge. He was up in the mayor's office. the guy that plays Death on Supernatural,
Yes.
Julian, what's his name?
I don't know.
Something.
He's done a bunch of bit stuff.
Yeah. He is old Louis Cass.
Okay.
And then the chick from Eurotrip.
I don't know. She looks like Lara Croft.
The picture I stole from Street Fighter. She's Chung Li.
Oh, that Chun-Li movie. She was on Smallville. It's like Christian Couric or something.
Yeah, exactly. She is the mayor.
Sure, why not?
She is a young woman.
From Chun-Li to mayor. It's a natural progression.
Yeah. So, these are the three people that are still in the mayor's office with you. Though I think at least one of you had run outside.
Well, we just got word from a runner who had come in that Big Ben was here.
Yes. But I thought someone had run down the stairs.
I went down the stairs to check on the guy who got thrown down the stairs.
Okay. I can remember if someone had finished him off.
No.
Assisted him.
We assisted his. I mean, what is life if not tort? No. Wait, what is life but death waiting? That's the quote. Tough game. All right. So I turn to the judge and I say, "Swear to me," and I throw him out the window. Now I turn to my comrades.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what Big Ben looks like.
I don't know. Actually, no. You've seen him, haven't you?
Yes.
Or where are you on the
No, Cadiz has seen him.
Yeah, I know where Cadiz is. Okay, Cadiz is further that way. Sorry. Cadiz is way
over here.
So Cadiz has actually seen him. So I'm going to turn to what's he look like? And then I assume you just describe him.
Like a tyrant?
Does he have like a plastic shell that makes him look like he's muscular, even though he's actually rotting?
No, I do remember he was big, though. No.
Please, someone get that reference.
He's not Morton Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah. Although he did say witness a few times. I'm just not sure what that was about. Okay.
Okay, so I already mentioned I really am having that conversation like in character. I'm like, we can take him out and then hope for a power struggle, basically, and a lack of leadership. Mm-hmm. I mean, you take out a general and an army falls apart. Everyone knows that. I've played Age of Empires. I know how this works.
Yeah, of course. As soon as the top leader dies, everybody under them just falls apart.
Yes, but we can't build more spearmen in this particular case.
That's true.
It's a limitation.
I should have said Total War, because that's literally true. In Total War, you kill a general, the army just goes clonk. It doesn't fall over, but their morale goes to 0. And that's basically the end of the battle.
Yeah.
So that means we need someone who's really good shot, who has a sniper rifle with 3 bullets.
Well, I've got one of those things.
Takes away the sniper rifle. There we go. Okay, here, Cadiz. There you go.
Well, wait a minute. I've got the scythe. I mean, I can do double duty, I guess. And
I'm just saying, like, our alpha strike is going to be really important here.
I mean, I've only got 3 shots for this thing, so
yeah, exactly. Plong, get 3 shots into him, please. Get 3 shots into him. Get 3 crits into him.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know a lot of division. I'm feeling.
I don't know what else to do. We need to figure out what we're looking at. I turn to the 3 and I'm like, hide or run.
Yeah.
One of the 2. This is what we've been warning you guys about for a couple days now.
Yeah. Surprise.
Nobody believed us on, and I get it. You know, we're newbies. We don't know what you're talking about, but we were right. Hide or leave.
Seriously, that's 2 options.
So the mayor is going to turn to you, and you can see that she has been crying, having witnessed the violence in her office.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
What have you done?
I'm not even a responder. I'm out. Let's go, guys. I'm not even responding to her. I don't have time for this.
All right, turn to leave.
Actually, can we get a view on death coming from the windows up here?
No. The windows that are in this building are pointing east-west. The approaching group is coming from the north.
Got it. We're out. Good luck. Run or hide. Death is coming. You think? Okay, hang on. Pause. Stop. Turn back to the mayor. I walk up to the mayor. I say, Mayor, how are you doing? Hi, my name's Law Runner. Oh wait, no, actually it's Jonathan. I think at the moment.
Yes.
No, that's actually also wrong.
Michael. You're Michael.
Michael. Yes, Michael. We're down to Michael. We're not at Matthew yet.
Okay.
Matthew's the other place.
Martin was up in the other town.
Oh, that's right, because we're not even at Matthew yet. Okay, so
Oh dear Lord.
Matthew will be there eventually. Listen, I say all this out loud. This is just pouring out of my voice. Like, okay, listen. Listen, ma'am, I need to talk with you. There we go. Listen. I rolled a 12, and that's just what I say to her. Ma'am, I roll a 12. No, what I want to do is I want to be like, listen, what you just saw was 3 relatively undergeared, unarmed, desperate people trying to deal with a situation that has gotten wildly out of hand and failing at it, obviously. That's a lot more who aren't trying to help. They're here to kill if you're lucky. That would be the best possible scenario. Do you understand? The talk is to really get across that I am being dead serious here. There's no nothing. There's no jive. Death is probably the best possible thing they could do to you guys at this point.
So you're telling me that the peace that we have had with Digger Springs for generations is now broken, and they're coming here to do unspeakable things. Why?
That I don't know. This is a lie. I don't say that part.
I know.
I keep my mouth shut, but I don't know. And if I'm being 100% honest, I don't care right now. Because I don't think, how many people in this town? Just really quick.
1,000.
1,000 people can go running ahead of an oncoming raider force. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go try to, we've already rallied some people for defense. We have very little time. Run or hide. And then I leave.
Okay. And what are Jay and Hank doing?
I'm standing at the door waiting for this to play out, and we need to go and get a position if we're going to stand any chance.
Okay. Yeah. So Jonathan walks past you, having had this conversation.
And I'm going to step in line with him.
And Jay?
I'll give the mitter kind of like, excuse me, mayor look of pity and be like, sorry. And I'll go downstairs because I kind of want to see what in the world Big Ben's doing.
Okay.
And can I use one of my save states? Where are my save states?
Okay.
It begins.
Hang on. There's one of my, I'll just use this. That's one of my 3 save states. Okay. I walk back in. I was like, ma'am, do you have a doom bell?
Just asking for a friend.
It's just for no reason. And she's, of course, going, what's a doom bell? Well, you see, a doom bell is what you ring when everyone needs to kill themselves.
Sure.
Is it like a pattern? Do you do like a ding, 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 ding? Like, is there a Morse code thing for the doom bell? Or like, I'm just curious, really.
No, the doom bell is in Nurnheim.
Damn it.
That's going to be a trick.
Gets the reference, then, you know.
Okay, so back to reality for a second. All are gonna die.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And everyone's gonna worse than die.
Guaranteed.
All right, so you guys step back outside.
It's okay. Those recurring characters you just made graphics for are about to die.
Maybe.
No, that's not true. They're going to be slaves. So our next characters will have our very first mission will be to go rescue some slaves that were taken for some reason.
All right, so should be able to find your characters on the map here.
Yes.
Up there. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, on the way out, I want to quietly turn to both Cadiz and Jay, and I want to make sure that only the two of them hear this. Okay. Do I have to roll for that?
You're trying to keep something from your NPCs or just the general public?
NPCs specifically.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a charisma stealth.
Okay. Why is it not? Character sheet. Hang on. It's being weird. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this sentence and be like, so what I was thinking, and then based on reactions, then I will decide whether or not I'm going to continue saying this sentence. Oh my freaking God. Hey guys! I was thinking.
What's on your mind?
That we should. No, I like to think what happened is I'm really hesitant. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be really quiet. And I like as I go to start talking, I literally stumble over a rock or something. And so it's little as was. So I was thinking that we should.
No, I'm gonna steal this one from you.
Okay.
Because that is a critical fail.
Oh no, I saw.
Yeah. You're trying to be sneaky, and so you're, looking around.
Oh my God.
So guys, this is what I'm thinking. You think you're being sneaky.
Oh no. Oh no.
So go ahead and
so Cadiz, or not Cadiz, sorry. Jay and Hank, southwest or east, you thinking?
Probably southwest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because that's the general direction that the river heads.
That's a good idea. We'll have to see another town down there or something. Maybe be able to reconnoiter, try again if we have to. At any point, do I notice them looking at me, hearing everything I'm saying?
No, not with that sneak roll. No. You are oblivious to having failed.
I'm trying to think, because, oh God, if I think I succeeded, then I will. Since I think I've succeeded, I will then add, I don't know what the girls are going to think about basically straight up bailing. They might decide to turn on us. So just don't let them get behind you with a knife is all I'm saying.
Okay, they'll be behind us with guns.
You mean
That
like they are right now?
Yeah, don't let. Oh God! Ugh, ugh, ugh. Oh my God! I rolled 2 ones. Okay.
So, I mean, you notice that they're, exchanging glances, but you're not sure why.
I don't notice anything. I'm totes oblivious. My mind is so distracted. I'm just like, okay, I'm thinking about this, and I got to get this, and I'm gonna start running, and I'm thinking I'm 10 days ahead right now mentally. And if they start stabbing, we need a new code phrase. So if they turn on us, hey guys, if you're Jesus Christ, I rolled 2 ones. I'm thinking Vegemite.
Oh, yep, that'll do it.
Yeah.
It'll be easy to sneak into conversation.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
No, that's just Vegemite. Or pineapple. We can do pineapple. That is a good sign for tonight.
Oh yeah, top notch.
You're just getting those rolls out of the way early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Let's meet Big Ben.
No. Let's see Big Ben.
From a safe
at a very
distance.
Significant distance.
Yeah.
So where are you guys going?
The best place to go to.
Right.
Oh, I mean,
In all seriousness, I don't know the town well enough to really pick a spot. Like, I know they're coming from that way. Oh, hang on. This way.
Well, I mean,
This way. There we go.
that area that we were going to muster at beforehand is up north, so we kind of know that area. So
Yeah, but I want someone with a sniper position who's going to be him to be, like, not there, you know? I want him with his sniper rifle ready to go back from there.
maybe like at the buildings here then.
Yeah, where are we? We're way down here. So hang on, I'm going to use myself as an example here. Up. So, Guido, I'm sorry, where was the muster point? I don't remember.
If I remember correctly, it was just south of the hunt mistress's house.
So that would be around her, I think, where I am currently.
So that building is the trading post. The hunt mistresses is actually the one just north of that.
Okay, so we're mustering up there. So that's actually a horrible attack. So I'm thinking, just again using myself as an example, you could set up here, just southeast of that, on the roof, basically, of whatever that building is.
Okay.
Or here, although again, that's going to be even harder of a shot. Or if you really want to go for it, getting on top of the trading house. I'm thinking one of those three spots. What do you think? I suppose I should also admit that I've been playing the Division 2 a lot lately, so I'm thinking height.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm usually the sniper guy in the back.
Yeah, I've been playing it on 2 different systems, so yeah.
If you disagree, please feel free to, but yeah, this is an awful approach to defend.
All right,
So this building here is going to give a wider range of visibility from here to here and this entire arc, whereas back here, I'm going to have to be shooting over these 2 buildings here and here potentially.
I'm with you.
So I'm thinking just for like visual arc, I think like this point here would be best. Nope, I lied. From where they're coming from, I would say, can we see this?
yes.
Okay. Because it's like, well, I could set up here because they're going to be coming from a southward angle, and they're like, they're coming directly from the east.
Sorry, I did not even see those guys over there.
I just populated them.
Oh, okay.
I literally like just hit copy paste. So
slightly
Final Fantasy encounter.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I'm gonna set up here then, because that's gonna have straight across the way.
But okay, hang on. So
right here, so I'm at the backside apex of the roof.
Okay, I think I need to split the party again.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
Because it worked so well last time.
All our people are mustered over there, where I'm currently at, and they're coming from over there, which is not where the musters are. So I need to see
flanking.
Well, I need to see if the muster's there at all. First thing.
Okay.
Second of all, if they are, yes, I'm absolutely thinking about flanking.
Okay.
Which means Jay, you should go with Hank. You should be his buddy, his bodyguard, his friend. You need to carry him in the rain. Okay.
I can walk.
All
it's
right.
okay. It's fine. Man. No, I mean.
And I will always.
Oh God.
They're duplicating.
No, but in all seriousness, I think you two should go off while I try to get, if there is anything here. If there isn't, I myself will try to flank around and do something.
Perfect. If things go wrong, you can hold them off.
Yeah, that's actually the plan. Although I don't say that out loud. No, don't worry, guys. I got this.
Wait, why did you just tell me, although I don't say that out loud?
Hang on. Let me roll talk really quick.
Mm-hmm.
9. God, that's actually an awful roll for me. But it's still a success. So what I say is, so you see. And then I just start droning on about something that's so boring that you just kind of forget what I was talking about.
No, I have the counter skill to joining on and on about so boring.
No, not bureaucracy now. Or administration. Hang on, I also can roll administration. Hang on. Oh,
I see we are evenly matched.
yes.
I'm gonna roll a mental save for boredom.
Oh,
Failed. Yep. My
He's
brain
out.
starts to
He's
melt as they
gone.
kind of like
He's
talk
gone.
at each other.
Triggered a performance review.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
oh god. Yeah.
God, I hated performance reviews. I'm so glad I don't have to do those anymore. No offense to everyone who does.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And they were never good. They were never acceptable. It was always, okay, what's your name again? Lore, huh? Okay. Let me find your paper here because I wasn't ready for you when you came into the room. Let me just shuffle through these while you stand there waiting and awkward. I'm not going to offer you a seat because screw you.
It's always fun writing your own that you approved.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, that's even worse. I better do that once. Anyways, I'm thinking the plan. So you two got this. I head to the muster point. Guido, who'd you like to cover first?
The next thing I need to do is
Roll for Meteor, please. I will accept death if I take them with me. Oh, do I have any grenades? Please tell me we have some kind of explosive between us.
hold on.
I know I don't.
Explosive we vaporized a mountaintop.
Oh, I wish I had that with me right now.
That town would be gone too.
No, that your two job would be getting the town out
Oh, okay.
as
Right
far away as possible, as quickly as possible, because I don't know how long I'm going to be BSing my way until I have to hit the trigger.
So we got us into this jam in the first place.
It'll be fine. Hey, guys, listen, I'm on your side. And then I roll 2 ones.
Yeah.
And then I have to detonate it immediately.
Yeah, cut to white light.
Oh, crap. As they're shooting me, I detonate it,
Mm-hmm.
Terminator 2, the guy.
I was just thinking like,
I can hold this. Because I'd be doing it. I'd be like, no, gotta hold it.
All right. This guy that I'm bringing in is not to scale.
Oh, God.
I am intentionally
skeletons? Oh, my God.
sweet Lord. Yeah. Don't think these 3 sniper bullets are going to do it, guys.
Crap. Maybe we do need that detonate doom thing.
So this is the guy you bring in when at least one fight's going to happen.
Laddie, we're going to need that waddle here.
So,
This is a raid boss.
Yes.
Hank, you immediately recognize Big Ben.
That's him.
He looks like Killer Croc, apparently.
That's exactly the picture that I...
Oh, nice. Nice.
Did you just add eyebrows to him?
I was actually going to ask. He's really mad.
I didn't.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
there, look, they're right there. They're even bigger than
I see it. I didn't add them.
Third. You're adding. Stop adding eyebrows. I don't even have rights to draw. I can't even do that.
You should.
Oh, never mind.
Well, that's more of
Right.
a Madden.
It wasn't earlier. That's the carbon.
Here's my noodle whip.
Yeah, I was gonna say either that or it's like a pass play that Madden's calling.
There we go.
I found this
We're gonna
tapeworm.
circle his head right there.
Yeah. You see, if you shoot him in the head,
Oh my God, we're all dead.
So the description that the module gives this guy, he's a mountain of a mutant, more than 2 meters tall and covered with greenish scales over a massively powerful build.
Great.
Ergo, Killer Croc.
yep, no, that checks out.
Yeah, that is definitively Killer Croc.
Okay, well,
So your mustered troops, the hunters and other people that have agreed to stand with you, are on the left side there. They're the droid skeleton looking things.
One's harassing his arm.
We get the droid
Welcome
army.
Thank you.
Sibri says hi.
Hi, Sabri.
Fingertips in the front.
Currently, you have 12 people with bows, axes, machetes, and I'm not going to make you roll. You can tell that they are nervous. They are. Battle
What?
is not something.
Why?
I know, right?
What? Great.
This may sound weird, but is the number on the screen indicative of how many there are?
Yes.
14 total, counting the big guy.
Yes.
Okay. Can I see what they're armed with?
You can see that some of them have firearms. There are some with rifles, some with pistols. Most of them have melee weapons. You can see axes and machetes.
All right, I have a tactic, but as a GM, it would be a nightmare to GM for. So
Okay.
I'm gonna ask your opinion. I'm dead serious. This would be a nightmare to GM. I was just thinking about how I would do that. I want our people to go urban.
Okay.
You
So
know what I mean?
garrison inside the buildings.
Yeah, and
Okay.
split up and turn houses into fortresses and lay traps and shoot people as they are on approach and harass them.
Okay.
I want Stalingrad with 12 people.
We don't
Right.
have enough snow for that.
No, we don't. But we're going to, because our blood is going to turn white. That's also a World War II reference.
Okay, then.
So,
Normally
that's
that means you're
also-
dead. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Pretty
thanks
sure
for
that's
the
not
info
gonna
there, buddy. Or you're an android.
Yeah.
So, as GM, the player, I'm going to say, because in all sincerity, I've actually been running through my head of different strategies and tactics that might pull a victory out of this, and that's the only one I see with any kind of success ratio. Even pulling them across the river is just going to mitigate how much damage their ranged troops are doing on us while their melee troops are distracted trying to cross the river. Our own troops don't have a lot of range capacity either, so we can't really harass them as they're on approach. We don't really have any terrain to use to our advantage anywhere other than the buildings themselves. We have no numbers advantage and we have no positioning advantage. So
Yep. That's all fair.
So Stalingrad or run. So again, as player, what do you think?
I mean, what do the other two of you want to do? Cadiz, third.
So I'm thinking I'm going to get 2 shots off cross distance and then, 3 shots off. And then from there, I'm going to drop down and basically pick a building that will be my zone, and anybody who enters it will be mowed down. Because I don't want to have myself as a target.
No,
so
yeah, you
I'm
should
going to
not
make them come to me.
Yeah.
So I'll probably drop down to the corner section here that I'm at, and then just wait for them to come to me.
I mean, honestly, I think the urban thing would work out pretty well. We obviously need to start it out. They'd start trying to go towards Hank and us, and then you just have all the villagers basically, catch from behind from the buildings and whatnot, and don't engage, just run if they get close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's because the worst case scenario, we could fall back to the fortress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was my ultimate backup plan. Really.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is no. The first thing I'm going to do is, as I had previously planned.
He knew this was coming.
Oh, of course.
Big Ben is going to give a bit of a monologue.
My favorite part.
Yep, this is going to be great. This is, oh shoot, I can't remember it from Mad Max. I actually can't remember the speech.
I've got it right here.
Whatever you do, don't tell them we have Captain Hook.
Just walk away.
Can I request that while he's speechifying, I'm telling these people to go get in their homes, just to have a little bit of prep time? Okay, perfect.
Yep. So you hear a booming voice from across the field.
There has been too much violence, too much pain. None here are without sin. But I have an honorable compromise. Just walk away. Give me the town, and I'll spare your lives. Walk away, and I will give you safe passage to the wasteland. There will be an end to the horror.
Look over at Hank, and I'm like, that's not a bad deal.
I ask my GM to go ahead and do what I know he's going to do.
Morale check.
Get the morale checks over with. Go ahead.
Given an Independence Day speech.
Today, we celebrate our Valentine's Day. What's Valentine's Day? I don't know. Just go with it. Yeah.
Let's see. What is their morale? It is...
Oh, God. It's probably going to be like 5 or something awful.
It's a 6.
Oh, that's not as bad. I didn't see the 7. So they all run. Everything.
I'm pretty sure they do, because I have to roll under their morale if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
And
Wow.
I remember that because the morale of 8 took forever to get, and 1 to 8 is not hard to get. We just lost everything. Can I prompt a counter morale check, basically? A stirring speech, anything? Is that allowed? I mean, I don't know how this works, so...
Sure, yeah.
Because otherwise we just lost the battle, and it's time to run.
Speechify.
Oh, God, you want me the person to do it? Okay, hang on.
Well, or, I mean...
No, I can do this. Give me a second.
Okay.
I want you to think of your families. I want you to think of your friends. I want you to think of every neighbor who is going to die or worse while you are out starving and dehydrating to death in the wastelands because you fled. We're staying. Will you stay with us? And we're not even from here. I want to add that in too somewhere.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a talk roll.
I get a plus?
Yes. You get a +1.
Okay.
Yay.
I'm just asking for everything I can get here. God, that's awful for me, but 10.
Okay.
Like, I imagine this would prompt another morale check, basically. And
it should. I'm not going to roll again. I'm going to go ahead and say that you have, at least temporarily, convinced them to stand their ground.
Okay. I can accept that. I was just curious. Wait, that would have been safe, isn't it? Because under is safe. Never mind.
Yes.
They would have been safe. But I'm still totally willing to accept that. I was just curious after you decided. Like, I want to also, just for the scene, I want to literally like put my arm on someone's shoulder and be like, I'm staying. I'm not even from here. I don't really know who's here, but
roll me a d4.
Okay. 3.
It's a nobody.
It's Bob. Wait, it's Platty. Platty.
No, I'm not bringing her into this.
Fair. Cord.
Fair.
Stay with me, Cord.
Cord did say that he's appearing next to you, so sure.
There you go. Yep. Okay. I don't know how you want to deal with this, honestly. This doesn't really fit into normal D&D rules. What I'm trying to do.
All right. So I kind of have a plan as to what's going to happen here.
Okay.
You guys, you convince them to stand their ground, at which point
their village is over there.
I'm going to call it the army. That's the bad guys.
Okay.
The army starts to move. Those with long-range weapons are going to start shooting. Your guys start shooting arrows back. Hank, you've got the sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
You are scoping in on Big Ben.
Yes.
Crit, please.
Okay.
Hit it first.
Crit and hit.
So I'm not putting us in initiative rounds yet.
Well, that makes sense. This is kind of a brawl.
Yeah.
Melee thing.
Yeah. So if you guys want to do something, interrupt me. At this point, though, I'm going to say, Hank, go ahead and do your 3 shots.
Okay.
I'm actually going to not do anything until I see how that works, basically. I want to see how our shots go. Please. Those of you at home, or indeed the 3 people listening to me right now, how many times have you had basically an entire campaign sitting on a couple of rolls?
Both run and played.
Yeah, me too.
I can think of 3 off the top of my head.
Yeah. Like if he hits with all 3, that's great. If he hits with all 3 and gets at least 1 crit in there, that might actually be awesome. If he misses any of them, and there's not also a crit to offset that, so that's not a crit.
That's not a
hit. Oh God, that's a 7. I'm sorry, I had part of my character screen was covered that. So we just lost. I just want you to know, Hank, you killed us all.
I'm here for you.
I go over and start shaking him. What have you done? No,
I still got 2 more shots.
Give him inspirational slaps, quick.
no, it's too late. It's too late.
It's over. It's over. Game over, man.
It's just not gonna happen. Okay.
You know what's funny is actually, it just occurred to me that counter morale thing. That's literally a class ability for me. It's part of my authority trait. I do a charisma lead check against their morale score. It does say comply within reason, though. Can't tell them to eat their own hands.
Oh, okay.
I'm not the purple man.
One person does it. I thought it was reasonable.
I was hungry. All right, Hank, you got this. You got this, Hank.
I just was double checking that it's rolling the right stat. I'm like, this should be Dex, and it is.
That's
Not
probably
much better.
That's probably not going to hit.
Do I at least hit somebody?
You know what?
Me.
Yeah.
No, the other one. The other one.
I'm going to call that a hit.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's not actually wearing armor.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, he kind of is armor, though.
He kind of is. I mean, technically, he should probably have a 13 or 14 AC, but I'm going to call that a hit.
Okay.
Actually, if it makes it feeling better, is he large?
Yes. Well, I mean, 2 meters tall, so yeah.
You get my point, though. Large, capital L. So
yeah,
that will lower his AC a bit.
Yeah, exactly. That's another reason why I was considering that. I'm just going to call it a hit.
Okay.
You still have 1 more shot.
Okay, this is the moneymaker right here.
Okay.
I wonder if he has DR. Is that a thing in this citizen?
I think it might be. Okay.
That's some good damage on that roll. On that definitely a hit roll.
Yeah.
That's actually really good damage.
So you see the first shot. Well, actually, you don't see the first shot. You can tell that.
Hear the first shot.
Yeah. The first shot goes off.
And then there's a bunch of feathers that just pop out of the sky randomly.
Just.
Yeah, exactly.
That won't do.
Oh.
Let me try that again.
Bravely ran in front of the shot.
The second shot, you see hits.
Mm-hmm.
And through your scope, you can see red on his shoulder. The third shot, you see hits. And nothing happens.
Oh, Christ.
Um,
He has 100 HP or something. or DR, one of the two.
Or it's part of his mutation.
I don't even know how mutations work. In character and out.
So because he's a boss and he's a warrior, special ability.
Oh, he actually just annulled it.
Yep.
He did the same thing I can do.
Yeah.
So did he straight up do the Wolverine thing where he gets hit in the head, it snaps his head back, and then he comes back and he's fine?
He flexed his pecs at just the right moment to deflect the missile.
They call that the Terry Crews?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
All right. Well, we probably just lost the fight right there.
So
no pressure.
3 of your shots.
So seeing how that did nothing, I mean, he took 8 damage maybe. I see blood. So I see at least something in him.
I mean, I'll go ahead and give you this. I'll go ahead and give you this. Even though you are at quite a range away, and you're not looking through a scope, yes, you can see that one of those shots did hit. You can see the red spot on his chest.
Well, in fairness, I was definitely just because all of my future strategy depended on those 3 shots. So I was
no pressure though.
I didn't tell you that in character because I didn't want to make you roll a 7. That would have been awful.
Yes.
Where is he in this group, like physically?
He is.
I mean, I know he's right here, but
helps if I click on the right screen.
That's still pretty okay.
I mean, he's large. Okay, he's down. No, he's up. Okay. Are they in any kind of formation? Archers in back, pikes in front, anything like that?
Not as such. The guys with rifles are kind of off to the side, so they have clear shots. But other than that, there's no formation. You can tell that they do not have any kind of military training because they're not set up in a position that would grant them a strategic ability to shoot.
Okay. I know what I would like to do. Jay, do you have your thoughts on your next action, your overall action?
Oh, well.
You have that other sniper rifle with 15 bullets in it, right?
Oh, yeah, of course, right here.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Sure.
It's an SVD, though, so.
Along with the 50 cal machine gun over there.
Oh, sweet.
And the tank that I just pulled out of my...
It's just...
Exactly. Right.
Well, he had Ant-Man with him, so...
Right.
No, my plan is essentially to blend in amongst them. No, I'm not over there.
I'm with you. Yeah, go big baby.
So I'm kind of running the fence for Hank a little bit while he's shooting, but once they start crossing the river, I do want to kind of do a flanking maneuver on them and just like take shots and then retreat, take shots and then retreat, trying to at least split them up a little bit.
Okay.
And also, just in case, I want to make sure they're not trying to do the same thing to us. Like they don't have people like coming around here or anything like that. So I'm trying to keep a lookout for that.
I mean, I gotta be honest, these guys don't strike me as tactics people. They're a band of raiders. Straight out of Fallout 3 almost.
Make that one mistake one time.
Fair enough. I mean, at this point we're already dead, so flavor of death. So yeah, go ahead and resolve his thing, Guido, and then I'll tell you what I want to do.
Okay, so you're taking pot shots at them. You've got the pistol, if I'm not mistaken.
I have a bow, actually.
Oh, you're using the bow.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to shoot your entire quiver, or are you being more conservative with your shots?
I'm going to keep some. I'm going to keep 5 shots. Let's get done. That'll stop. So that leaves me 8 shots to take.
Okay. How much damage do they do?
D6 plus 1.
D6. Okay. Go ahead and give me 3 attack rolls.
Okay.
Of your 8 shots, beings that you are not trained with a bow, the other 5 are going to go wide.
Okay.
With the 3, you have a chance of hitting. Okay. Okay. The first one sticks this guy right in the top of the head.
That's fine.
Take that, sir.
Have at you.
He goes down. The other 2, one bounces off a shoulder pad, and the other one just sticks in the dirt.
Great enough.
And then you're retreating just back to the buildings.
Yeah, back to basically where back to the buildings. Did anyone decide to break off, or are they still going out the main army over here?
Once we resolve the shooting, some of them are going to cross the river, some of them are going to go south to the bridge.
Okay. Well, I'll be waiting for the shooting to resolve then, because nothing else I do happens until then.
Okay. And is Hank doing anything else other than getting down from the building?
So I don't have a clear shot through the crowd of people that are actually have the frontline people, like these people, have they started to move to buildings? Or are they still in the field?
Some of them are shooting their bows. Some of them are moving back, following the directive that Jonathan had given.
Okay. Because I don't want to shoot through the crowd, because I do have one of the pistols from the
Right.
fortress. So I'm going to wait until there's a clear shot, and then I'll do that until I need to engage in melee.
You don't want to shoot from the roof?
With a pistol, the distance is going to be pretty crap. I want to wait at least until they get to the field.
Okay.
Okay. My real life target shooting with a pistol at that range would be, I'd have a better chance of hitting somebody if I just shot straight down. So I'd rather not try and tempt that sort of fate.
I'll admit you'd be at a negative.
You think? Try to figure bullet drop with a pistol. See, the planet's rotation will put the bullet right about over.
Right.
Yeah.
Calculate the curvature of the earth.
Yeah. Just no, it's all bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not Hawkeye, which would have been actually awesome, really.
Yes.
Just, all right, that one, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one. I've always said that is his superpower, is just the super aiming. Anyways.
Okay.
Is it over to me?
Yeah, so I'm going to go back to you, and then we're going to start resolving some of the group stuff.
People will die. All right, so first and foremost, I want to roll lead.
Okay.
Because I want to actually attempt a maneuver, which, I mean, to me, that just screams lead roll, right?
Okay.
Do I have any modifier plus or negative on this attempt to get these people who have never been under me before, and I don't know at all, to follow a tactic?
I'm going to have to say no, because they don't know you.
I was honestly thinking you're going to give me a negative. That's why I asked.
They're under stress. You did motivate them earlier, so that's why I'm not giving you a negative. But I'm not going to give you
such a terrible. Okay, so that is a crap roll, but
what are you trying to do?
All right. So I want to tell my guys, I want to tell my men, the squad, basically, because it's 12 guys. I want to tell my guys, oh, God, I can't think of how to describe anything. Can I just RTS this real quick? I want them to fake a retreat. Hang on. Can I move these guys? No, I can't. I'll move myself. Where's me? I want them to fake a retreat here into this general vicinity down here.
Okay.
I guess I can write. I forgot about that. Hey, I can write. Okay, cool. So I want them to do this. And I want them to basically act and presume as if it is a full route. In so doing, my hope is that more than was already planning to decide to rush the river in pursuit of the easy opportunity.
Okay.
I want to pull as many into the river as I can because that's as much of a terrain advantage as we're going to get until we get to the urban part. And it puts them in position so that they are better positioned for the eventual dispersal into the urban warfare.
Okay.
Then the second part of this is obvious. People are prompted in, take some shots, right? While they're struggling. I mean, you've run up a riverbank before in real life, right? That's not a good combat position to be in. So
yeah.
That's about the best disarm's wrong. Best disadvantage they're going to be at around here right now. I will be doing something else, admittedly, but that's what I want them to do. So that's my thing. I also want to summon bigger fish. Can I do that?
No.
Where am I? Oh, God, I lost myself.
You're underneath.
Let's get select. How do I select? I need to get this. There we go. They're all separate objects. There we go. Okay. I'm free. Okay. Don't worry. I got your back. And then I immediately go the other direction. No, actually, now that I think about it, I've changed my mind. I'm actually going to go basically right here.
Okay.
No, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay. Can I help sell the lie of this retreat?
How so?
Talk roll. Lying. Where are you going, you cowards? Right? Just real loud, right?
Okay.
Trying to affect, and I'm going to tell them I'm going to do that too. Like I'd tell the troops, listen, you break over there. When they start coming over the river, they're going to be at disadvantage. You start shooting them then. If they actually make it over the bank, you start distributing into the towns. I'm going to go and pretend like you guys are bailing on me, so they actually go for this. You follow? And those are pretty much the orders I'm going to give. You with me?
Okay.
I'll roll my talk here.
Pickle failure, but you told us to fake a retreat.
Oh, great.
Please don't roll a 1 again. And another 1. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. That's a 10. So that's going to be my hey roll.
Okay.
That's my deception right there.
Right.
Now I'm going to roll program. Okay, there we go. I program reality. I type in tilde God tilde. Okay, we're good. Or TGM.
All right. So you've got a group of 6 that are crossing.
And they get peppered. Because the tactic totally works. I got nothing. I'm fighting tanks with sticks. It's Civilization 2 all over again.
I'm going to move him off there. Meanwhile, this group is making their way down here.
You're not even tempted? Damn, that was a failure.
Katie! Long time no see.
Someone show up?
Yeah.
Oh my God, someone showed up. Hi. I don't know who you are, but hi.
One thing that I am going to say is the group that is not crossing the stream, you can see them going into some of the buildings.
Of course, they're looting. Okay.
Go ahead and give me a notice roll.
Oh, Christ. Everyone, right?
Yep.
Okay.
In the interest of fairness, I should point out that our NPCs should also get notice rolls. That's no, not notice. You're dumb.
Got your shoes?
Oh my god!
Hey, are those your shoes?
I think those are my shoes. Yeah, are those yours? Did I wear your shoes today?
Neil comes over and says, "No, those are my shoes."
Oh my god! Well, your initial roll was a 12, so I'm going to just take that as.
Yeah.
I suppose I should roll for Alita. Let me pull up her.
No, I already did.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, so Alita, amusingly, hears it, and Jay hears it. Nobody else does.
Show enough.
That's great. The guy who has multiple ranks in leadership and is trying to tactically the battle has just noticed that there's a really neat flower right there.
Shiny rock.
Oh my god!
Leaf clover, yes.
Oh my gosh!
So what Jay and Alita notice, you hear screams coming from the other side of the river.
Oh Christ!
Does it sound like mayoral screams?
Did they sound like what?
Mayoral screams.
I still couldn't hear what you said. Too many people talking.
Mayoral.
Mayoral.
Mayor screams.
Oh, mayor, like the mayor of the town.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. It's so out of context. I was not expecting that word.
I mean, the mayor's over there, or is she? He?
She?
She?
Yeah. She's still in the mayor's office. You told her to hide.
I told her I had to run. I give her options.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Where is he? Michael, that's the word you're going. That's the name you're going by, right?
I'm on the other side of the river from you, hiding, attempting to get. Well, actually, what I'm supposed to be, I'm going to be approaching. I'm right. You can actually see me on the map. I'm over here.
Yeah, I'm right
just south of you.
Why are you not with Hank?
I got this.
Well, I
I
actually
did something else.
I told you to go after Hank. Okay. Hi.
I got this.
What's up?
I think they're killing the people over on the other side of the river. Should we adjust the strategy a little bit?
I activate rage.
Because notice that we're
I'm gonna
heading
make myself a barbarian. Okay, no.
in the opposite direction of that right now.
All right, no. Here's this legit. What I'm going to do. I'm going to flip a coin in real life.
Okay.
Because there are only two options here, not counting fleeing. Or
So
dying.
3. 4.
All right,
Or a meteor. The Protoss carrier Antronothor suddenly arrives immediately above us.
That's convenient.
All right, no. I say, all right, here's what we need to do. They made, and I'm going to say this loud enough for my troops to hear it too, but I'm still being quiet. I don't want the enemy to hear me, obviously, but they're way over there. They shouldn't hear me, right?
If you're being quiet, no, they won't hear you.
Thank you for not making me roll sneak again. They have divvied up their forces. Those 6 on this side of the river, we have a chance of bringing down, which brings their overall force composition down almost by half. We have to deal with those 6. Then we can save them. Heads, for those at home or those who've played Mass Effect, was the cold calculus option.
Okay.
The townspeople will remember that.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
So you are convincing them to focus their bows on the 6 that cross the river.
Yes.
Okay.
Preferably as they're crossing. Please tell me they get some shots as they're crossing.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you. But the other point, and this is relevant as well, is I want Jay and myself, who are effectively the elites over here, and all 3 women to be focusing on those 6.
Okay.
I want all of our firepower right on that. I don't know who this person is.
That's Hank.
Nobody important.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, man,
It was really like I have some color blindness, so I just see like kind of grayish brownish on grayish
See,
brownish.
my camouflage is working.
It is.
They'll
I couldn't
never
even
find
see
me.
you.
Just see me covered in mud, predator style. Come
But
on.
yeah, no. The idea is to completely focus in on this 6 and to chop them off if we can.
Question.
I don't actually know where the girls are because I forgot they were here.
Has anyone given Alita a healing kit or anything? A stim pack?
Actually, I'm sorry. Before the battle, I meant to ask if we were distributing our stim packs, assuming we had more than one. I turn to my good comrades. Excuse me, sir. How many stim packs do we have?
One.
30 minutes ago. 1 stim pack.
No, I'm sorry. We have 2. Never mind.
2 stim packs. Excellent. My good man. Oh, I can actually do a really good fan. 2 stim packs.
Perfect.
So, one of those should be on you. Absolutely. I think the other one should go to Hank, if I'm honest. Because you're kind of going to be on your own for a decent chunk of this operation. Sure. And you need to be able to deal with whatever you need to be able to deal with. I absolutely think a heal check should have been done to Alita in the last hour. I mean, if you remember, you had plenty of time before even joining the last battle, which was basically just Hank and I.
I mean, yeah. I mean, do we give her a stim pack? I'll get her up on her feet. Like, otherwise, she's kind of out.
I mean, she doesn't deserve to live. So I mean,
wow.
Okay,
that's cold.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Well, if we burn one, then we have one left.
Well, are you planning on being mortally wounded?
No, this is in the past. This is your decision in the past. Back when you were at the fort, you were with the 3 of them. You hadn't even heard the shots yet for the mayor's office.
He would have gone to a stim pack.
So.
And what's the? It's 1d6.
Unless you want to stress her.
Yeah.
Stress her.
Stress her.
Well, you get 1d8 if you stress her. It's 1d8
no,
plus.
I don't want to stress them right before a battle. That sounds like a bad.
You don't know there's a battle coming. Oh no, you do.
Yeah, we know Big Ben's coming.
all right, fine. Yeah, 1d6 and then 1d6. She gets 1 system strain.
And since it's you that's applying it, I think you get a bonus.
It does double.
Thank God for that. Where's
So 10.
Okay.
There's a system strain. So she's got 1, and then what's the other? Oh, you did 2d6. Okay. Yep. And that should have updated the map. I can't see. Yes, it did. Okay. She's at half health. Yeah. So that means we have 1 kit left. Now, again, before the battle, we would have given it to someone. We can leave it with Jay, who can double it, or we can leave it with Hank, who's on his own.
I'd say give it to Hank because I have the med pack, which is not like a heal, but it can stabilize.
I'm fine with that. I wanted Hank to have one anyways.
Okay. For me.
Anyway, back from the flashback.
Well, hang on. We're not actually done in the past yet because we never decided where the women are. So, where are the women? Wait, hang on. Can I just quote Star Trek, the original series, The Cage, real quick? The women!
Oh, I thought you were going to go to Blazing Saddles.
I was going to go with Blues Brothers, but,
There's a lot of ways you could go with that, admittedly. But hearing Leonard Nimoy just go, the women! Anyways, okay, so... No, of course not, Platty. You know what seeing him bleed does to the troops? It makes them angrier as they're killing the villagers.
It's a bad way to go.
Yep. Okay, so I'm okay. Here's our options. We can have all 3 with the main force, or we can have 2 with the main force and 1 with Hank. What do you think?
I go 2 and 1, honestly.
What do you think, Cadiz? Like having a melee with you has some pretty obvious benefits, but.
Well, I mean, like we're basically making another fighting force out here because Hank and her are worth several of these people.
That is true.
So I'm thinking I'll take Kyra with me as backup She'll be
Okay.
melee, but she also has, I think I gave her one of the shotguns. She took a weapon. She took a pistol with 20 rounds. So she's also got a pistol. So we have ballistic options for mid-range. And then for close range, she's got a machete that she can wreck shop with, and I've got this little plasma blade thing that I might be able to do a couple things with.
If nothing else, and I shouldn't be doing this because now the GM is going to screw me over, but if they do this, then you'll be in a perfect position to sweep in while we're handling their front. So,
Essentially.
and now Guido's going to go, okay, they go completely the other direction.
Yeah. They leave the town. Did not see that coming.
They talk into a small metal rectangular box for a few minutes, and you hear a really high-pitched noise in the distance. So, having settled where the women are now,
After all that.
we're finally back in the present. What were we doing in the present? I actually don't remember. Because you asked about the women, and I was giving our strategy. I guess charge. Oh, wait, no, we get some shots on as they're crossing the river.
Yes.
I know Alita doesn't have a ranged weapon. Does that woman, whose name is...
I mean, all of them should be able to have a ranged weapon. Because we looted some.
That's true. There were like 4 guns that we got off of
We got 6 guns total.
6 guns. Okay, give me a gun. What's she got?
There's 2 shotguns, 4 pistols, 2 semi-automatic rifles. Now, the rounds are the problem because we didn't get a whole lot of that.
How
I'm
much?
sure Alita grabbed one of the shotguns.
I feel like you're right because I remember you mentioning that. So let me add that to her sheet, which I didn't get.
Mia has one of the shotguns.
Okay. So
Oh, and also 20 matches. That's right. She found that too.
Oh, yeah.
Remember I had this problem last time. There it is, shotgun, because there's 2 shotguns on this. There we go, add. And how many rounds did mine have?
So we got a total of... Well, so here's what we have for me. 10 shotgun rounds.
I'll take 4. And then you can have the other 6.
Right.
And that's definitely not me thinking that Alita's more likely to die. It really isn't. My actual thought was Alita is a little more focused on melee and therefore would be more likely to actually hit than shoot. But
All right.
Hang on. How many pistol things do we have? Wait, no. I have a shotgun too. No, I might not have actually kept the shotgun. So we had 2 shotguns total, right?
Yes.
So
You
I
had
just
one
picked
in
up
the fight in the mayor's office.
Yeah,
Because
so-
you basically didn't use it
Right.
the entire time.
Yeah. And then there was the rifle, which I don't know. Okay, at some point, I'm sorry, Guido.
No, go ahead.
At some point in the past, how many rounds were left in that rifle I picked up in the middle of the fight with the Mafia Don's guards?
So all things considered, after all that, we had loot listed out from last time, which is the 4 pistols, 2 shotguns, 2 semi-auto rifles, 10 shotgun rounds, 20 rifle rounds, 10 pistol rounds.
10 rifle rounds. Jesus, that's it.
There was a total of 13 rifle rounds.
Okay. And I've shot 9. I actually did track that. So, math all of a sudden. 4.
Mhm.
I have 4 rounds left.
There are 4 rounds.
What? Okay. The shotgun I picked up had no ammo in it, and I did actually notate that. So that's basically a melee weapon at this point. So that doesn't matter. Alita has the shotgun. Yer has a shotgun. I assume I can't think of her name. I'm sorry. Could you use
Kyra.
Kyra had the other rifle or the other pistol, or how do you want to do
She has
that?
the other pistol.
So who has the other rifle? Because we have 10 rifle rounds to go somewhere. I mean, I could take them.
But it's possible nobody has it right now. So
Nope. I just have the pistol, and I mean I've got a sniper rifle, but it won't take that ammo.
Yeah.
And then I took the plasma scythe.
Yeah, and I'm really focused on melee, so I probably shouldn't have this. You know what? I'm going to give... Okay, can we say this? I'm going to give my rifle, my 4 rounds, and the 10 rounds to Alita. So she's going to have a rifle, and she's going to have all 14 of her rounds. I'll take the shotgun that she had.
Okay.
In the past, obviously, because I'm an idiot and I didn't walk into this battle setting up because I'm a moron. I apologize, Guido.
Love time travel.
Well, no, it's like those, not Tarantino, but something like that. Those films where it's like, hey, how do we deal with this? Oh, don't worry, we had a plan. And then the film like jumps back 15 minutes in time and shows you what they did. So let's get rid of the combat rifle because I don't have that. How do I get rid of the thing? Guido, help. I don't know how to get rid of the combat rifle in my inventory.
Oh.
I feel like I'm just missing it. I'm in edit mode. I can add stuff. Whatever. While we're doing this, I will add to her
Right back.
the combat rifle. There we go. Add.
So which one are you getting rid of the combat rifle?
Yes, on my character, I need to get rid of the combat rifle. And on her character, I need to get rid of the shotgun.
If you hit the modify button below, you'll see it like grays everything out and gives you a trash can.
Aha! Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so she has the rifle. I has a shotgun with 4 rounds. Actually, in that case, I'm going to take 5, and you take 5, if that's okay. Third.
He just stepped away.
Damn it. I knew it. Fine, I'll just take 4. I'm good. Okay, we're ready to go. We fire all the things. Control A. Or no, not Control A. No, it is Control. Yeah, Control A. A. Click. Who's Martin Collison? Or do you mean Max? Or Miguel? Hang on, I need to actually pull up a list of M names. M names male. Maddox, Milo, Maverick, really? Mark, Martin, Marcus, Maximiliano is one of the top options. Oh, third, you're back.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, Guido, how do you want to resolve this?
All right. So
to be clear, Alita is also shooting as they're crossing the river. I am not because I have a shotgun.
Right. So it's just the rifles and the bows. Alita has a rifle.
Okay. Or did we leave the pistol with her?
Was Jay shooting anything? You just have the bow, don't you?
Yeah, I just have the bow.
Okay, sorry. I knew he had something.
So Alita has a rifle, and then the rest of your squad has bows. If I'm not mistaken, no one else has ranged capability.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do then is take these 2.
Oh my God, they brought wagons.
Hell.
Like for a second, I didn't realize those were wagons, if I'm honest. It's like, what are those? Are those really fuzzy guns? Like if you look at it, it looks like they're shooting up, you know? And that's the bullet. It's just a really big bullet that both of them shoot.
So yeah, I had actually rolled earlier perception checks for the NPCs that had line of sight, and Cairo was the only one that actually saw the wagons pulling up. So that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Hey, Cairo, is there anything in the wagons? No, of course we don't. We don't know.
But between Alita shooting and the bowman, the squad, they take out 2 of the troops that are crossing the river. What else are you doing?
Losing. Because their forces suddenly doubled.
It's fine.
So it's back to you guys. I mean, I'm other than you're hearing screams from across the river for those that succeeded on the notice check. Their tactic hasn't changed. They're approaching, they're moving.
All right, so basically at this point, both Kyra and I are going to crossfire this grouping.
Okay.
So we're still not doing initiative at this point because no one's actually fully engaged. It's just fire away.
I'm not putting us into an initiative rounds because at this point it's,
that would be insane.
Yeah, there's too many people. I'm just ballparking.
Okay. Just a moment here.
So I point at the bridge and I look at Michael and say, we're going to have to go down and stop up the bridge very soon.
I'm not saying I disagree, because I fully agree. It's just they have already demonstrated that they don't actually give a damn about crossing the river.
But it's going to be harder. Plus, they can't bring those wagons with them.
No, but the wagons are just, I'm guessing that's for loot and slaves. Unless there's, can I do a check to see if there's anything in the wagons now, or like an activity in the wagons now, or a tank gun in the wagons now, or something?
Tank gun.
I'll go ahead and give you this. You see people climbing out of the wagons.
Still, like actively?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, so that's where the reinforcements came from then. That makes sense. So based on that, thank you for giving that to me. I'm going to say, no, I think the wagons are the go back thing. I don't think that's something that's relevant for the rest of the fight, unless we can use them somehow, which I can only think of one way to do that, and that would be horrible.
All right.
So that'll hit. Do you care which one you're aiming at?
If they've got a gun, that's primarily like if anybody has distance contact ability and is not using melee, that's who I want to focus on first, because melee will be something we can do for cleanup.
Okay.
Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob 3.
Or even just numbers, just straight up 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is my number 2.
That's what I'll do. 1.
That's what I've done. Occasionally race or class, assuming they have that. Kobold 1, Kobold 3.
So I don't know if you guys can. No, it didn't save.
So no, that's a big no on that one.
Can you say anything? No. I rolled a 2. Really.
I failed that notice roll.
Yes. So speaking out of character for a second, for real, the only strategy I still see as viable here is the urban thing. Do you guys have any other ideas?
Unless we can sing some song to call water horses, no.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked in the movies, but...
Right. Well, I mean, technically, if you knew the right frequency, you could manipulate the nanites in the water to technically do that.
That's true. All right, you're a tech
You really
guy.
want to go that route.
You're a tech guy. You got this.
There's no terminal.
Actually, I do have a question, Guido.
What's that?
If I have to roll notice for this, that's totally acceptable, but can I see the point at which the river is blocked from here?
No.
Damn, they blocked it way up north then. To make it easier to cross. So is that a no?
Other than not seeing where it's blocked.
No, not you. Sorry, Guido, not you. I was
Okay.
asking those two if they had any other tactics or ideas or stuff.
No, I was going to continue to fire.
Yeah, this is awful. Yeah, I guess I will. So I assume. How many of those 4 are ranged, Guido?
2.
So Alita is just going at it, at all 4 of those. I have not given her direction, so she is basically on her own, just shooting at them.
Okay. She has the rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can do the rolls myself if you want me to. I don't know what I'm. Where's the rolls? There we go.
So before you start that, so both Kyra and Hank did hit.
Okay.
You said you were shooting at the individuals that have ranged weapons, right?
Yes.
Okay. So one of them has a rifle, one of them has a pistol.
Okay.
Basically, for that group, I'm sticking with the visual description that you see as to what kinds of... Yeah.
Okay. So then we both focus fire on him since he'd be the
rifle? Okay.
Yeah. He'd be the biggest threat.
Okay. When Kyra shot, you could tell that it impacted, didn't really do much. With your shot, he drops.
Okay.
So then at that point, Alita is going to shoot.
Yeah, give me a sec here. No, I think it's no burst, right? Like that's.
Okay, so if you're using the combat rifle, it does have burst mode. If you are using burst mode, it uses 3 shots, but it gives you a +2 to hit and a +2 to damage.
That's what I thought. For obvious reasons. So she is not going to use burst mode, not right now.
Okay.
So she is going to do a regular shot on pistol guy.
Okay.
I just switched to Alita. It should have whatever.
It does. No, it's Alita that rolled. It's Alita's character sheet. It's just your name up top because it's. Remember, you've got the 2.
No, but I selected it as Alita. Like it says as Alita. Here, watch. I'll do. See?
Whatever.
That's why I'm confused. Whatever. So that's her.
Roll 20 wasn't doing it right?
She rolled. So I feel like pointing out she actually rolled a 20.
Yes.
If that means anything.
Oh, I see the negative too. Okay.
This is head explode. And that was 1 shot. So ammo. There we go. Okay.
It's not a head explosion, but I'll go ahead and give you a jugular.
And I just wanted to spray on his buddy's face.
Sure, why not?
So messy.
Now, with that, it's over to you, Jay, because I'm basically I can't do anything at ranged.
Yes. So Leo has a shotgun. So she kind of has to get a little close. I'm assuming these guys are basically unarmored, though, correct?
It's very light.
They have the same armor we do.
Okay, so it's not like having a little bit of range in a shotgun's gonna, do a whole lot. Am I got the right person? Yes, I do. So she's gonna take a position, probably get a little closer to them, and as these guys are running in this open field, I think, trying to blast them down with the shoot gun.
You got this. Maybe. Probably not actually.
Maybe.
You're gonna fail.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Why doesn't she just use her melee weapon? Does she know she only has 6 shots?
Honestly, that's why I'm not shooting my shotgun.
All right. She's feeling brave. Actually, everybody's shooting guns into this. Never mind. She doesn't feel that brave. So she's going to position herself here and next to the buildings, or at least try to intercept them if they get close with her melee weapon, which I believe is an axe.
Okay.
And try and conserve ammo for, the hordes of people over here.
Okay. Hank doing anything else?
So, if there's no incoming fire from across the river,
There's currently no incoming fire.
okay. So I'm gonna. I can't cover the distance to this guy, can I? And attack.
I mean,
It's quite a bit.
yeah, that's quite a distance. I would have to say, let me come back to you.
Okay.
If that's what you're doing.
So instead, then I'm gonna move up to here,
I said there's probably a second where you're like, no.
and then so will Kyra just for.
Whoops.
Okay. You're bounding up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's absolutely feasible.
Um,
Hold on. Jay was adjusting Miho, but he didn't actually say what he was doing.
Yes. He's going to start heading towards the bridge. I know it's a little ways to go, but so he's going to start doing. I'm guessing that's not going to happen this particular quote-unquote turn.
you make it in the next 6 seconds. You have turned into you're a monk is what that is, really.
He's the Flash.
We actually figured out how fast a monk could move in like miles per hour. It was stupid. Like a fully leveled up monk. They can go faster than my car can.
Mm-hmm.
It's that chi power.
I was gonna say I've seen anime. I know how that works.
Yeah, exactly. They just do the thing with their feet. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
MPH is 4 monks per hour. That's how we measure.
I just watched Kung Fu Hustle the other night.
Oh, great movie! Great movie. Love it.
Anyway,
I guess that's my action then. I'm actually going to take out my full action playing Bard. I want to give my ranged people, who are basically right next to me, really, a +1 to their rolls. I'm like, don't shoot until you see the white of their eyes or something that's actually more relevant.
Okay, so you're trying to be inspirational?
Yeah. I want to give them a +1 bardic bonus to hit these 2 people.
Okay, give me a lead roll.
Where's lead? There it is. Wow, that is awful for me. My rolls have been terrible this entire run. That's crap.
wow.
Yeah, that's awful. One of those is a 1.
You feel you give a rousing speech.
That bad.
It's not a critical failure. You feel you give a rousing speech, and you look around at the squad and realize that they're too distracted and scared to have absorbed what you were telling them.
The only way I feel like you, Guido, the only way I'll impact this battle is if it doesn't involve a roll. That's all I got. I wanted to devote my entire action to that. Enemy's turn.
You're having the squad dissipate into buildings, or are they still?
At this point, yes. I'm sorry. I should have made that more clear. We are officially into the squad needs to go and start getting ready for the onslaught round.
Okay.
Which, honestly, I don't even expect you to cover as GM. Like, you can just mentally ballpark that.
So then
They are turning this into Japan, to use a direct example.
I'll just
World War II examples. What's an early one? This is a Constantinople scenario. There we go.
All right.
The time they succeeded, not the time they didn't.
That other time.
Yes.
All right, so these guys are still moving up.
Honestly, I'm like up here. I'm thinking about it. There we go.
I'm going to go ahead and say Kyra and Hank can take your shot
Okay.
as they're crossing.
How far south does Jay make it? Because I notice he hasn't moved.
So these two
Okay.
are crossing.
They're moving south.
Oh,
They're coming for us.
Okay.
Help us, Hank! Ham sandwich! Ham sandwich!
So I'm gonna engage him, and there's not.
Oh, you're just running up to melee? Okay.
Yeah, because they're melee. So, and then basically she'll engage the same guy since there's no way she's going to be able to run and attack this guy over here.
Right.
So,
Okay.
let's start with me.
And you're using the scythe?
Yes,
Okay.
which is only going to be good if I can actually hit.
Well, that's true.
Oh,
That'll do.
okay.
Tell me that he's super dead. Just tell me. That's the scythe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to describe what you do, or do you want me to? Because that's a crit.
Okay, so yeah, I come running in full speed and basically kick it on as I'm running, and then using the forward momentum, I swing forward with a full complete follow-through spin, and then basically as I finish the spin, I crouch down to slow down and slide. So I end up like right
Do me
here.
a favor and give me a exert dexterity check.
Okay.
Okay. So everything you describe is fine, with one caveat.
Okay.
As you're running up,
Mhm.
you're a bit off balance because of the unwieldy nature of the scythe.
Okay.
And it's actually because you're off balance that you spin around.
Ah, okay. So it's just a little bit ungainly, and I'm meaning to strike, and the fact that it's off balance and actually there's no resistance when I hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, you cut this guy in half. He's
Okay. It's the lightsaber effect. Yeah, you're expecting resistance, and it just.
Yeah. If you remember the scene from Ghost Ship with the cable.
Yep, did it again. All right. Perfect. All right, so then Kyra's going to stop because there's no target, so she's going to readjust and basically look towards this guy, but not going to have enough time to actually engage.
Less than or equal to the morale, and they succeed, if I remember.
Yes. And I only know that because I just keep making you do those rolls.
So, okay.
Unending morale checks.
So he sees his companion go down, and he's going to actually charge you.
Okay.
We'll get back to that.
Okay.
Jay, you're still running towards the bridge.
Okay.
And unless you're telling me different. I'm
No.
okay. Go ahead and move you down. You'll be at the bridge next time I come back to you.
Okay.
You're almost there. Lore, what does Matthias do?
Well, first there's a whole lot of cussing that happens. Just invective happens, just
Appropriate.
That's actually a lie. He doesn't cuss. But
Well, he does, you don't.
yeah, fair enough. Let me zoom in just a little bit. There we go. No, what happens is basically a charge attack here with melee.
Okay. What are you using to melee?
Do I still have the robot arm? Is that long gone? I'm sorry to ask that.
The robot arm was confiscated and is up in Digger Springs.
So where did I get an axe from?
From our engagement when we were leaving, from one of the fallen, when we were leaving Digger Springs.
You're right.
On the way back
I
to
do actually have an axe. So I'm using my axe as soon as I find it again.
Okay.
Help. There's punch, super, stun, baton, and then small, medium, large, small, medium, large, primitive, advanced.
I would say stun baton.
I like that. I like that idea, admittedly.
It's going to be a medium primitive weapon.
Okay. So we'll add that. And then we'll call it the axe. Axe. And then we're done with that. Okay, so I come in swinging. I'm not using any special anythings. I'm just coming in swinging. I get a plus 15, right?
That's not a thing.
Well, how about that?
That's not the thing.
So I land a 23 and I do 7 damage. That's all I got, really.
That is a good solid hit. Unfortunately, it's not going to drop him.
Can I ask for something? It's technically at my detriment.
What?
Well, I want the axe to embed basically in his collarbone, and I lose my grip on it, and so it's just there in his arm, in his shoulder, and so I'm technically disarmed right now.
Yeah, that's absolutely appropriate. It's a good solid hit. So the axe is embedded.
Yeah, exactly. Just thunk and whoa. Okay.
Yep.
And that's me.
Okay.
I hope you'll let me do the next thing I want to do.
I'm going to switch back to Jay. You are now at the bridge.
Okay. So, that building right next to the bridge.
The big one?
Yes.
That's the mayor's office.
Okay. Do I remember seeing anything heavy or an axe or anything in there when I was last in there?
The receptionist desk, that's big and heavy.
Okay. more like handheld.
Nothing that is going to be easily pulled from the building.
Okay.
I mean, there's books, bookshelves, desks. It also houses the courtroom with the, I'll say, pew seating, kind of like a church.
Okay. All right. If that's all I remember being over there, then I will go ahead and I'll go over the bridge.
You're going over the bridge to the other side?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What's this building?
That is the healer's hut.
Okay. I need to go there.
Okay.
Is there anyone in there right now?
What was her name?
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember what her name is though.
Damn it. Arnita is in there with a couple of Baratko's kids, the
Okay.
mutants.
All right. So I'll tell them, Big Ben's over here killing and pillaging everyone. Get on the other side of the river now.
Okay.
Grab all the medical supplies you have.
All right. She's going to grab a couple of wicker baskets, like picnic basket style things, and start throwing herbs and stuff in them and handing them off to the her help. And how are you going to do anything? Are you going to help or?
Is there anything I could potentially mess up the bridge with in here?
Give me a notice roll.
Actually, you know what? Let me use a class ability. Scrounger. You may use this ability once per game day before rolling a skill check on the Scrounger's class list. You automatically succeed unless I roll a natural 2 on the dice.
Okay.
Given that the GM agrees that success was possible.
Okay. Yep. Go for it.
Because searching for something seems like a perfect time to use scrounging.
It would be. All right.
Okay.
You find in a corner I was going to say a barrel, but that's too big. A large jar, like ceramic jar, full of oil.
Okay. Like what type of oil is this? Is it super flammable oil? Is that what you're getting at?
It has an odor similar to kerosene.
So it's good for cooking.
Yes. Okay. We'll grab that. So the plan basically at this point is to booby trap the bridge. So when any of them try to come over, you can try and take some of them out.
Okay.
And it sounds like from what I've found, I might be setting on fire. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. So the healer is grabbing herbs and stuff and running back towards the mayor's office. You find the jar, make your way outside. I'm going to go ahead and go back to... I guess at this point it would be... Actually, it would be back to Kyra and Hank.
Okay. So Kyra's going to move up to engage this guy.
And she's meleeing
with the machete.
Machete. All right.
Oh.
What?
How is that even possible?
Oh, you did the whole double operator thing. See, it says plus minus 2.
Yeah, if you hit it too quickly and don't give it a chance to like process it.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That is right.
Is it? That literally says plus minus 2, but whatever.
He fumbled. That's a natural 1.
So 26 plus 1 damage.
So Kyra has a -2. You rolled a 1, the +1, and a -2.
I'm just weirded out because I didn't think it was actually possible to get below a 1 with the system.
Yeah.
Like for it to return a 0 feels like a bug, but he still fumbled. I mean, it's still a 1. It's just
It's a crit fail. Yeah, to be clear.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you describe this because this all went bad.
She swings her machete, and you hear the distinctive ting as it bounces off the axe that is currently embedded in the guy.
Okay, I'm not going to lie, I didn't expect that.
As the machete cracks in half.
It will be an X machete.
So that'll take us to Hank. Who,
All right.
What's that?
cussing.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you had, like, when you spun around, you were on your knee?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're still on your knee.
Okay. So I'm going to do basically a return swipe at knee level.
Okay. So unfortunately, the scythe is fairly large, and what you end up doing is basically bouncing the handle off his shins.
Okay. That will hurt, though. That will sting like a mofo.
It does. You hear him cuss at you.
Yes, good. I'll take it.
But then he's going to take a swing at... Actually, he's going to take a swing at Kyra.
Okay.
Let's see, and that's going to be with his own machete.
How do I delete a weapon? Not that it's imperative right now, but...
There should be a blue modify button at the bottom of the weapons list. When you click on that, you'll get the trash can.
And goodbye to you.
I'm now hearing music in my head. So he swings with his machete, and it's an ungainly swing. Something about having an axe embedded in him is rather difficult.
Yeah, sure.
Swing goes wild. He doesn't hit anything.
Okay.
And that'll take us to Matthias.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll my attack first, right? And what will happen will depend on this attack roll, okay?
Okay.
Now, I hate to ask this, but how much HP does this guy have? At this point.
So you hit him for how much was it?
I think it was like 6.
It was 7. I see
7.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 7 left.
Okay, so this is not going to do what I want to do, but that's okay. Actually, can I do that? Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to grab the axe,
Right?
and I want to yank it out, doing damage as I go.
Ow. That's not very nice.
No, I'm not actually sure if that's really an attack roll. That's why I stopped myself. That might just be an exert. I don't know. How do you want to do that?
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay. Of unarmed? Axe?
No, it'll be with the axe.
Okay. We will do an axe. Do I get any pluses, minuses?
No.
Okay.
Because they're going to negate each other.
That. 7 damage.
That's
So,
unexpected.
may I?
Yeah, go for it.
So, I'm not literally in a stat rage, but he's effectively in a rage at this point. These people are the epitome of everything wrong with everything. And he is just, I'm not even kidding. This is everything he has been pissed about, focused into the guys he is currently trying to kill along with his allies and friends. So he grabs this axe and he puts like one foot really quick down on the guy's like other foot or shin and just does a really harsh yank right out. And obviously the guy's like, and there's just blood. I mean, it's not like in the cartoons where there's tons of high pressure, but there's a lot of blood just everywhere. And I like to think that the guy just kind of goes, and there's like a good 3 or 4 seconds of pure shock before it finally kicks in and he just falls over.
That's pretty much what I was picturing.
I got the axe. I want to be covered in blood too. His blood. I want to be covered in my blood.
That's less effective.
Yes. I mean, they won't know, but I'll know, and that'll hurt my morale.
Mm-hmm.
It would be fairly messy, so
Fairly.
You may need to, wipe some on you to get the effect that you're going for. But
hang on, I start doing this, Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, but yeah, I kill him in his stupid collarbone.
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely dead. It's enough that when you remove the axe, it is traumatic enough to him that between the shock and blood loss and everything else, he topples over shortly thereafter.
Yar.
So,
okay. Do I have a moment to confer with my colleagues since we're all basically right in one spot all of a sudden, except for Jay?
Yeah, since we're not in the initiative order.
Basically, if you wanted to interrupt with something happening, I was
Other than when you look over on the far side of the river, you see a larger group of the army.
Yeah, this is probably the first time my character has noticed the increased units.
At this point, you can hear the screams.
Yeah.
And you see them going basically house to house.
Rage increases. All right, guys, real quick. Obviously, we're in a bit of a hurry. Do we want to go basically try to distract / pull attention towards and split them up more by, burning the wagons?
Have we checked with the horses on that one?
Or burning the horses? I mean, honestly, if we set fire to those wagons, those horses are just going to go wee.
Right.
Which would be good as long as we're not currently engaged, which is the idea.
Okay. So
we could also hijack a wagon and just use it, but I haven't seen Ben-Hur lately, so
I don't have the skill drive wagon.
Yeah, I don't either, and I sincerely doubt my GM wants to deal with that. So, fire.
I mean, yeah, or we could just set the horses free and just ruin their afternoon.
I mean, options, yeah, but do you agree? Like, should we go try to do that?
Yeah, if nothing else, it'll slow them down. They can't leave with the people they're getting.
Okay. So, yeah, I suppose then as a group, we head up towards the wagons. I'm thinking, and I'll say this out loud, I'm thinking no stealth, because at the worst case scenario, will pull attention to us, which is actually a good thing.
Okay.
Do you agree, disagree?
I mean, their attention's already drawn away from the wagons to gathering people, but I mean, worst case scenario, that we need another distraction if you want to be that person.
I can be that person if we need to, but let's try to get to the wagons for now.
Okay.
We book it. Shadow Machine says we should GTA Big Ben.
I mean, we could run him over, but
that's actually not a bad idea. The problem would be getting the horse
to bounce off
into him.
Yeah.
And that would almost assuredly be some kind of handling check, and I don't have anything like that.
All right, so you guys are moving up towards the wagons. I'm going to go back to Jay.
Okay. So Arnita is running away with the stuff. Not heading over to the bridge quite yet because one thing I lack is a way to actually like do fire right now. So that's a problem. What is this building right here?
The one just to the north there?
Yes.
I'm not sure that that's anything important.
The fireworks shop.
It's residence.
Okay. I'll just poke my head in and say, get on the other side. Big Ben's pillaging everything. And move on if it doesn't look important.
Okay.
Now, do I see them up there running across?
Give me a notice check.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Absolutely.
Okay. Because that changes the plans a bit. All right, so I'm going to start making my way up here, and I'm basically telling people to get out of here, get on the other side of the river. Doing a quick scan around when I poke my head in to look for things that could potentially be useful, aka fire starters or anything that catches my eye. Now, this looks like an advanced. Is this like an advanced scout or something as part of the force, or what's this guy doing?
No, it's just
He just happens to be that far forward. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Um,
All right, do I notice, dude?
So at this point, I mean, it's more a matter of this, I'll say, army is going house to house.
Okay.
So they're not like swinging wide. It's not like they're in any kind of group. It's more, think like a Viking raiding party. They're just
Okay. Okay. So on the way here, I'll set the oil down over here, just kind of like out of the way, and I want to try and sneak up on at least one of the outliers over here if I can.
okay. It'll take some time. You're actually trying to sneak.
Yes.
Okay. It's going to require that I actually coordinate with what these guys are doing. So,
Debatable.
so I'm gonna move them over here. You're gonna go after that guy that's out front.
Yeah. Basically, I'm trying to see if there's any way I can do like an isolated pick off at all.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
Okay. You're fairly certain that you can approach and get the drop on him.
Okay.
Most likely it would be... I'll say this. Most likely your best course of action would be as he's leaving the house.
Okay. That's fine. I'm basically going to, because I'm guessing I see him go in. I'm like, okay, he's going to come out and just after he's finished, and then try and pop him, and then run southeast or west.
Okay. Basically back to where you are.
Yes.
Okay. And you're going to be attacking him with what?
The bow.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your attack roll.
Okay.
I'll give you a +1 since you're fairly close and it's not going to be expected.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a good solid hit. You tag him basically right in the chest. He's going to cry out in pain, but it doesn't drop him.
Yep. All right, and then I take off southwest as much as I can in turn, I guess.
Okay. Picking up the oil as you go?
Yes.
Okay. So then back to the other group. You guys are making your way across the river. It is considerably less deep than you remember it.
Yeah, it's funny how when they shut the water off, it lowers. I am going to move to the first horse.
Okay.
And if there's enough time, I'll start cutting them loose.
Okay. What are you using?
An implement that cuts. Do I have one of the? Oh, yeah. The large scythe that'll cut through the. No, I know. No, to that. Actually, to that point, rather than cutting the horses loose, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the post so it's not repairable.
Okay.
Since this cuts through stone, I think wood's going to be pretty easy.
So what I'm picturing you doing, correct me if I'm wrong, is you're taking your scythe and basically just going straight down.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're cutting through the all
There's
of
a
the
term for whatever
straps
it is.
and yeah. Okay.
The guide steery post thing.
Just the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that I'm not even going to roll damage or anything. You slice through the whole thing, and the horses are now free.
Okay.
But that is going to be your turn.
Yep. Figured that would be the case.
Is Kyra doing anything?
She's going to cross as well and keep watch while I'm doing that, essentially going from wagon to wagon to wagon.
Okay.
Are there anybody... Actually, no, I'm not going to give away position yet. So, no, I'm going to keep quiet and keep watch. If they turn around, she'll engage. But otherwise, just keeping a look out.
Sitting on a nearby knoll.
You
don't have knolls in this game. It's, different.
What? Where's he going to sit and enjoy popcorn while watching this massacre?
The knoll, the creature.
Oh, for God's sakes.
There you go.
Hang on. There we go. There's the pun damage.
That was worth it. It is your turn, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I gotta be honest, I'm torn. So he's dealt with the wagons. That's done.
Well, he's dealt with the first one.
The horses haven't done anything in the seconds after he did it?
He has just basically chopped through.
So I guess that's an unfair thing to ask, because effectively that what would be happening is he is doing that as I am doing my thing. So
exactly.
Presuming that this will go according to plan, I'm basically going to head up towards the second bundle, which I just presume I'm there. I'll be like, Alita, be over there. And you got this, Alita. Oh, and you're up there too. And
I'm sorry, Blatty.
What I really want to do is I want to get up behind one of the horses and just as hard as I can smack it right on the ass and go, yeah!
I was hoping to do that after we cut all three sets of them free.
Yeah, but yeah,
doing exactly that.
I think that's a good idea. I think I agree.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and hesitate on doing that. And instead, I have an axe. Can I just chop the cable something?
Oh, I was saw that going a little differently in my head. I have an axe. Ooh, that got dark. I'll fix that horse problem.
Deal with the horse problem. No. I just leave it embedded in the horse's neck as it flails around. No, I want to.
Big man.
I will give you negative experience if you attack that horse.
No. I just want to free the horses and then spook them.
Okay, that's legitimate. I'll allow that.
I just want everyone in chat to picture now a horse that's just flailing wildly, stuck to oh my God,
a wagon,
cargo wagon, stuck to a wagon with a giant axe just stuck a good 4 inches in its neck, and it's just freaking out. I just want you all to have that image in your head now, and the sound. Okay.
You're an asshole.
Endorsed by Pete. No, I'm sorry. No, for real though. I'm just. What do I got to do to chop these suckers free? Choppy.
If you're trying to do the same maneuver that Hank did, it's going to take quite a bit, because trying to chop through the that wooden post with just a regular axe is going to be quite a bit more difficult.
Yeah, I figured.
What you could do is work on cutting some of the leather straps.
That's actually really what I was thinking to begin with, because I've got an axe. So I will go ahead and, you know what? Here, I'm going to move to the third group.
Okay.
And I'm going to basically start working on cutting the straps free so that he can get the post free on the second one. Make sense?
Okay.
Like between the two of us, I think across 2 rounds, we should get all 3 is what I'm saying. If that makes any sense.
It'll be close, but yeah, I'll yeah.
Okay. Like I'm like, Alita's like, I can shoot it. I'm like, no. Save your bullets. We're going to need them in a minute. You hear those screamings? Yeah, that's what we're going to go stop. You cool with that, or do you want to join the looting? Glare. Actually, in all honesty, I want to make like an offhand comment about, is this the kind of looting you used to do? Real casual. There's nothing accusatory in my tone. I basically just want to see how they react.
What did I call these guys?
The Death Dark Doom people.
No, the group that they were associated with, they had I came up with a name for them. It was Crimson Raiders or whatever it was. I don't remember. She will respond saying that the Crimson Raiders did not attack innocent people. We had a code that we I was going to say abided by. That's a terrible way of wording that, but we
did it. Just something blunt like that, right? Yeah. Just to make sure, do I have to roll something to see if she's being legit? Just to make sure.
To make sure, yes.
I don't think my GM's lying to me, but I don't trust Guido for a millisecond. So I'm going to go ahead and roll talk, I guess. I hope it's talk, because that's a good roll.
Yep. Yeah. She appears entirely honest.
Okay, cool. That's actually great. I'm happy about that. That's it.
I will, however, add this. I'm not sure if you caught it in character or if the player did. She was specifically saying that the group that she was with before she worked for Big Ben was
I caught that. I don't know if my character caught that, but I definitely caught that.
I'm also saying that for the viewers.
Oh, fair enough.
All right, so you guys are working on freeing the horses. Jay is still down south. So you attacked the guy and you're running away?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he chasing, or is he like, eh?
Question is, does he notice where it came from?
I don't know.
Does he?
Notice.
I mean, like, is he a Skyrim guard? Is he like, oh, I must have been wind?
Just for hours.
Oh, he probably does. Okay.
Oh, yeah. He sees exactly where you are.
He points and then Pod goes, oh! All right.
Yep, he's going to take off running after you.
Great. Okay, so, he says, stop criminal scum, and starts chasing after me. And so Jay is going to, he's going to run, go around to this building, drop it down, and then just turn around immediately. Just get ready from around the corner and try and pop him as soon as he does.
Okay.
So basically, he's trying to quote unquote ambush him again. Although he may be prepared for it.
So, again, since we're not doing the initiative, he chases you. He comes around the corner. Go ahead and give me your attack roll.
Okay.
So that's going to end up dropping him. Did you want to describe your hit?
Yeah, sure. So basically, he's already gotten popped in the chest once. He's mad. So he just goes chasing after Jay, and Jay comes around the corner acting like he's going to go away. And so when he comes around the corner, almost point blank, he gets an arrow that just catches him right underneath the throat, and he just goes down gagging.
Yep. All right.
Okay. I guess the more important question: does he have any? What weapon did he have on him?
Lore, flip a coin for me. And third,
It's atomics.
so do you want a ranged weapon or a melee?
A melee.
Okay. So call it. If you call it right, then it'll be a melee.
Okay. The call heads.
Boom. All right.
Oh. Thank you, Mr. Eisenhower.
Yeah, so this guy had a machete.
Oh. I have a machete now.
Indeed.
Okay. He didn't happen to have any fire starters on him, did he?
No.
He's not a terrific fire starter. Okay. All right, one down. Okay. I'm assuming I don't have much more movement left, so I'm going to basically start the process again.
Okay.
Although this time I have a machete. Ho, ho, ho.
I was going to make the reference, but like, I don't know. That's kind of a little obscure, but I mean, I don't know.
Is a machete medium primitive weapon? Or, I'm not actually sure what it is. This is the D6 one.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm going to kind of fast forward us a bit. So, Jay, you're doing your sneaking shoot and run. I'm assuming you're going to keep that up until either you get swarmed or...
It's not going to be too much longer unless I can find more arrows, because I have 3 shots left.
Okay. So...
but in the meantime, like, unless they advance much further than this, because I'm assuming that at least at some point they're going to get a little distracted by what's going on up here.
So these two guys are going to make their way from the buildings they were at. Actually, what they're going to do first is they're going to go into that large building, which is the temple.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I see that going well.
Is the priest in there, as far as I know?
Yes.
All right, you know what? That I will go there and see what's going on there.
Okay. We'll get back to that in just a minute. The horses have been freed from the carts. Matthias, you slap the horses. They take off running. What are you guys doing with the carts that are still sitting there?
Are they covered or are they open?
They are open.
Okay. I'm going to just take a quick glance at the cart and see what's in it.
Essentially, all they are is benches for people to sit on.
Yeah, they're going to take a bunch of slaves and bring them back to Digger Springs. Well, that will not do.
I mean, they literally have a slave economy.
Yeah.
That, literally.
So has anybody looked back yet?
At this point, when the horses start running, a couple of them will look back.
Okay.
Um,
Do the horses make a straight line for them, or do they just kind of go all over the place?
they're gonna basically take off and head north.
Head north. Okay. All right then. If any of the people turning around have a gun, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna open fire.
Okay. Yeah, at least a couple of them have firearms. So,
Okay.
before you start shooting, let's continue here.
Target-rich environment. Got it.
What is Matthias doing?
Honestly, I don't actually know if there's a, you know what, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, all right, Hank, put my hand on his shoulder. I'm not gonna roll a 1 this time, I swear.
Clearly.
It's in the cards. Seriously, I'm gonna bard it up though. I'm gonna try to give a +1 bonus to because Alita has a rifle that she's gonna start going out with, and Hank is gonna start shooting, and she has a shotgun. She has a pistol, right?
Kyra has a pistol, and I believe Hank has a pistol.
So,
Yes.
so point being, this. Okay, thank God.
Okay.
I told you I wouldn't roll a 1. All right, you're actually this way. Sorry.
Okay.
I am truly your friend, Hank. No, seriously.
Who's he talking to?
you got this, buddy. No, seriously though, I can't really do anything really all that useful right now. I'm melee E, and they're over there E, and a lot of shots are about to happen E, and I'm not good at stealth E. So this round, I am trying to give everyone a +1.
Okay. How about this?
Uh-oh.
How about you give me the shotgun, and I give you the scythe?
It's already happened.
Okay.
Well, in the middle of you saying it, I did it because I rolled. Hang on. Let me roll sleight of hand real quick. This is gonna be great. What's sleight of hand?
Yeah, look down, and I already have the shotgun.
Either stealth or exert.
Let's go with exert. Dex, I assume.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is totally gonna work. Oh, that's actually not bad. Even though one of those is a 1.
He notices that you're switching them out.
Oh, come on. Hang on. I do it. I was like, hang on. Let me try that one more time. And I give it back. And then I try it again. Oh, my God. Hang on. One more time.
I continue to see you do the same thing.
There we go. Perfect. The 3rd time. You don't see me totally.
It looks a little smoother, but I'm still seeing what you're doing.
No, come on, man. Work with me. No, yeah. I absolutely. I'll take the scythe. You take that. What's the scythe do?
Okay. So
Just needs stats real quick.
it's
Like temporarily added here.
large advanced weapon.
Okay. Anything changed to the default stats?
It's
It should be large advanced weapon +3.
+3.
Yeah, it's 2d8 +4 damage. 2 shock versus AC less than or equal to 15.
Gonna do a test roll just to make sure that's working.
Oh, now you just wasted it. Jeez.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that looks right though. Okay, so I temporarily have this. You temporarily have my shotgun. It is 4 rounds.
4 rounds. Copy that.
So the platypus that I threw at the enemy earlier.
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
It's like you ever play God of War 4? Anybody? And
I don't remember the part where he throws a platypus, though.
Well, no, but like
everything else.
Instead of the axe that just comes back to him, it's a platypus. So he just kind of holds out his hand, Thor style, and
Yeah. Okay. An ice platypus. Great. Okay. Why not?
there we go. I guess I could use the Thor Mjolnir example, but whatever. It's so much cooler in God of War. Okay, that's what I got. That's what I do. I now have the scythe. I am ready to die.
okay.
Do I have enough action to move? I'm just curious. I'm being greedy.
What's your plan with the carts now that the horses are not attached?
None.
You're just leaving them?
Unless you have an idea. Goodies or Hank? Okay, yeah, I don't either. I mean, we could literally light them on fire, but that actually feels wasteful, so...
Well, we've also lost the ability to move them easily with the horses being
That's
gone.
also a problem. So, no plan with the wagons. They are wagonless.
Okay. So Matthias has the scythe. Hank has a shotgun. Jay has his bow. Jay's making his way into the temple.
Save them.
Yes.
Matthias, you're making your way south towards the army. Hank,
It's more like I'm making way just to show my overall plan. I kind of want to go this and then down.
okay.
Basically, I just don't want to advance. I don't want to. Oh God, what's that damn movie? I suppose I could just use Gettysburg as the example. I don't want to advance on the line of fire,
Okay.
while also being shot in the back.
Because that wouldn't happen.
Okay, yeah.
What's Hank doing?
So I'm going to back up to the edge of the wagon. It's not like full cover or even partial cover for that matter, but it's just like kind of a lessens the profile just a smidge.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I'll take aim and fire.
Okay. And what are you guys having the NPCs do?
Alita's firing rifle straight down.
Neo is using her shoot gun.
Okay.
Yeah, and Kyra's doing this kind of the same thing and then shooting as well.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut us off there because we are, it's late. As much as I would love to continue with...
But I have a grenade launcher.
Shoot, man!
No, I do not have a rotary grenade launcher, nor should I have one.
Useful right now.
Especially,
I would trust you in this moment.
Incendiary rounds.
But yeah, we'll pick up next time at this point.
Cool.
But I think it is too late to get into the next stage of that combat.
I do not.
Oh no, we can totally take on 1, 2, 3, 4.
We would not be able to mow them down in 15 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't care how good we are, even with just like crit after crit after crit.
21 trash, who all are equal level to us. And then a boss.
Yeah.
Who I'm not even. I got to be honest. I'm not even thinking about him at this point. I'm more worried about the 20. If we could push down the 20, then we might have the ability to talk him down.
No, I'm still not settled with the fact that he took 2 sniper rounds and he's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. Something about that just seems a little wrong.
If it's worth anything, I've already planned to save my 2 auto hits for him.
Okay.
That's why I haven't used any of that yet. I'm just gonna like scythe next round.
Well,
scythe.
that's what, like, I'm thinking like that's going to be the only way to actually do any real damage. Is like if his natural, when I say natural, his mutant armor can stop sniper rifle. Well, if it can stop, or at least slow down sniper rifle, rounds, your best bet is a plasma blade to cut through him if he's going to be like stone.
Yep. So tune in 2 weeks when we actually do die.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.